What's up, everybody? Jake here again from Everyday Coach, and I'm coming at you with another video. And today I'm actually going to be discussing the future vision I have in mind for the channel going a particular way. I'm reading this book called The $100 Startup right now. It's actually really good. I'm looking to create a business. I kind of look at this YouTube channel as a business, but there's one in mind I want to create outside of kind of sharing through words some things that I believe might be helpful. The $100 Startup has been great in helping me address those particular needs. In terms of my business outside of, like I said, those few places where I'm sharing things. And today it talked about launching a new product or a new business, and it gave this idea of getting people interested by giving them a little nugget and then moving on to the next piece of advertising, giving them a little bit more, and eventually people get so interested and intrigued that they say, I want this. And he gave the reference of Star Wars as an example. So I went and looked up a trailer of Star Wars just for the sake of looking at it. And I believe, so right now it's currently 2019, and this winter, this Christmas, the 3rd, is it? Well, I guess it's the 9th, but it's kind of the 3rd in this new series. It will be coming out. I think is like maybe 4 or 5 months ago now, 3, that they introduced that it will be coming out and kind of gave a little teaser trailer. And then now, even just yesterday, I believe they released another one, and then probably 1 or 2 more before it's actually here. And it's kind of building up until the episode's finally released. And in it, or how the author of this book I'm reading explained it is that when you are telling or you're showing all of these teasers, you want to tell a little story through it. And that has inspired me to kind of redirect this YouTube channel. I didn't post this video on this channel. I have another one that I accidentally posted it on, but I kind of felt really lost with where the YouTube channel is. I like making these videos that kind of help individuals maybe see life a little bit differently, but then didn't feel like it was really gaining the individual's attention that I was hoping to. So I've been kind of gnawing, one of those two. I don't know exactly which one, but thinking about which direction to go, because I wanted to kind of switch it up, maybe get some more interest that way. And what I think I stumbled upon right now is to just be a storyteller in this. Not so much be like, hey, this is the information I want to give you, but really be a storyteller. So maybe, I'm not exactly sure what this is going to look like, but I think it'd be really cool if I share little bits and nuggets of how to live life in a healthy way, but at the same time give that within the context of a story. So let me see if I can think of an example. Imagine there is a story about a character trying to find a buried treasure, and the story goes that there's hundreds of millions of hundreds of millions of pieces of gold in this treasure. It's not just one chest, it's not 10, it's not 20, it's like 50, 60, 70 chests. And this one character hears this story. And I think what I want to do is tell the story through, but then explain in little steps the story that is going on. So maybe at first it's the character getting prepared, getting ready, and talk about how valuable that is in our life. And then the next one is making connections, finding people who have ships that would dedicate to this treasure, and then The next one might be, well, how do you share your vision? Because in this story, the character needs to convince people that have ships to set sail with him, and that's people's ships, that's their living, that's the way they do things. And he needs to convince him that his vision is powerful enough and strong enough that it can then become theirs. And then maybe from there, you tell the story of how characters are connecting, the individual that has this vision and maybe the captain of the ship, and they're just really bonding and really growing, and then just share that through a little video with some maybe insightful little ideas in there. So something like that, something where each time I release a video, the next one is a little more intriguing because it's been built up. And not exactly sure what that's going to look like, but I think that might be the direction that I go. So maybe there will be maybe like a little pause over the next few weeks while I try to decide which direction I'd like to go. Not direction, but what story I'd like to share. So maybe giving a little outline of what it's going to be like, just introducing, hey, I'm working on this thing, and this is what it's about, and just make a little video about that. So not exactly sure. We'll see within the next coming days what it's going to turn into. Still definitely want to create this channel around the idea that people are loved and they can love themselves. I think I want to direct everything within the story back to who people are and how what I'm saying relates to them caring about themselves. So definitely want to keep that there, because I think that's kind of the foundation of everything. If you to go to this story, this hypothetical story that maybe I would use or just use in this scenario, this individual when it's going after this treasure, let's say they felt looked down upon by everyone they interacted with ever. So they thought, oh, if I get this treasure, everyone will come to adore me. Everyone will look up to me and say, oh, Chuck, no, Pete, we'll say Pete because that's more like a sailor's name. Pete was able to claim this treasure that was accumulated by 50 pirates before him, 50 sea adventurers. And everyone looks up to him and says, wow, you're fantastic. And he's just going after this treasure so that people believe that. So, yeah, I think we're going to move forward in that direction. Hope this is a little insightful. Catch you on the next one. Peace.